Hey everybody, it's Eddie coming to you from Flagstaff, Arizona with another video. It's been a while, but I'm back. Last week and a half been full of a mixture of emotions, and emotions have been up and down. For those of you that know me and know me well, or just learning about me, was the 19 firefighters that died from Granite Mtn Hotshots. Impacted a lot of lives. I mean, it brought in people from all over the world. I saw it brought in some firefighters from Australia, brought them from New York City. Granted, they're all structural firefighters, but it brought in a lot of people from all over the world. Brought in a lot of people that don't know much about structural or wildland, that still people just wanted to give their condolences and their respects to the 19. And it was such a sight to see. I watched the memorial. Had many good friends on there. Watching it live, I seen people that I knew that I fought fires with. I pick out hotshot crews just by the color of their shirts and just their logos that they had on their chest. Brought back a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, and my heart goes out. My thoughts and prayers go out to the 19 that lost their lives, their families, the moms, the dads, the wives, the children yet to be born, the nieces, nephews, best friends. I mean, everybody that was affected immediately. My hearts go out to you, and also those that lost their co-workers, their professional, their brothers, firefighting family. So anyways, it's been full of a mixture of emotions. I've received text messages, I've received phone calls. How are you doing? How are you doing? Or, hey, I'm glad we didn't have to go through that while you were hot-shotting. I'm glad I didn't have to go to your funeral or know that this. And they weren't taken away for what had happened. Is their heart hurt just because this happened, but it would have hurt a lot more had it been knowing, it was somebody that they cared for. So, hearts out to you guys, the families, and prayers. And Brandon, the lone survivor, my heart's out to you, buddy. In time, I know you lost 19 brothers. You will get through this. And Cooley, my man, I'm glad I heard from you about this. Had I not heard from you, I would have flipped out. So, but anyways, my thoughts with you, and you got a big support system. I know we've contacted you, keep in touch, and other brothers have been calling and checking in to see how you're doing. So, anyways, want to go from there. So, a lot of people don't know about the hotshot crews and the Hotshot 19, or just hotshot crews period. And this is kind of in memory. I just got this yesterday from a buddy that's a soup for one of the crews up here in Flag, and it's a different mindset. It's a different mentality. Here's a funny example. So some of you structure firefighters might get a little ticked off about this, but the mindset's different. And I was in Vegas for a year, Chicago for a year, been out of fire for about 3 years. Brought my kids back to Arizona from Chicago, and pulled up on a wildfire, or on a small fire out in the woods. And one guy told me, we got 6 guys going back to camp. They're getting things to water, but we're firefighters. We got this taken care of. And I kind of looked at him and just kind of chuckled and said, all right, well, about how long are they going to be back? You guys got tools? And they said, well, they'll be back. So the different mindset is, I had my uncle in a pair of flip-flops, told him to go to the truck, get some road flares, bring them back to the to the fire that was starting to go. And Hotshot would be proud of me, pulled out caveman tactics. I grabbed a big stick and started digging line. And had my uncle in flip-flops, who found a piece of plywood, scraped line behind me, told him to light up, and he just did what I asked, had that thing lined, went back to the truck, got the kids. Fire truck showed up, thing was already lined, we went swimming. And just the mindset is different. And those of you that know me, I hope you find this funny. Those of you that don't, I hope you still find it funny, because structural firefighters I have nothing but love and respect for. Nothing but love and respect for. I've fought fires with guys that were hotshots that are now in fire departments. And I don't know how to say this, but you guys do something I wouldn't do. You guys would do something I wouldn't do, and that'd be going into a building. So, burning building, dealing with what you guys deal with, and I know it's a lot. So I have nothing but love for you, but I had to share that. It's just different. So, but anyways, the hotshot mindset, or even firefighter mindset, or military mindset, however you want to call it. But for me, in my experiences, I call it the hotshot mindset. And I even did it with my daughter. We went hiking the other day. So, Dad, I want to go hiking. We need to go hiking. So I said, we're going to do an easy hike. and then we're gonna go do Eldon. And Eldon's a pretty tough hike. It's about 2,400 foot climb, 2.9 miles. Got some. It's steep. It's a butt kicker. So I took her on a 4-mile flat hike and still pushed her. And the poor girl, and those of you that know her, love her, know that how tough she is. And she wanted to stop. Dad, I need a banana. I need a break. And she said this after I started running, just to push her a little. And she was having fun, but she was getting tired. And as we were hiking, she's like, Dad, can we just stop for a second? I'm like, nope, we're not stopping. And I told her again, I said, Ken's mindset, sis, mindset. She's like, oh yeah. And then all of a sudden, quiet. She got quiet. I kept pumping my legs, pushing it hard, especially for her. And the girl pushed. And once we got done, first thing she said is, Dad, thank you for not letting me stop. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know. And once you said mindset, I knew what I needed to do. And the mindset was you got 2 ways to deal with any type of pain, whether it's physical pain, emotional pain, whatever it is you can use that as energy. You can use it as fuel. Look at the positive or look at the negative. You look at it as, this pain hurts, I just want it to go away. Or you can look at it as, okay, this pain sucks, but it's going to make me stronger. It's going to build me up. It's going to help me become a bigger person. And I'm not saying that using these 19 firefighters' death is going to help people grow. I think it will. It's different aspects, but it's unfortunately it affected so many families that it sucks. In my heart, I can't say enough how much it's impacted so many lives. But the mindset is to get it done. You got two choices. Prime example, we used to PT up these physical training exercises, what we called the power line on one of the crews, and it was a steep, and it was a ass kicker. Excuse my mouth. It was an ass kicker, and you pushed as hard as you could to get to the top. And when you pushed, you were throwing up. You had somebody on your butt yelling. No sympathy, no condolences. Like, come on, you can do this. It was get your rear to the top and get up there now, because you need to be able to push through it. And some people that don't understand it, those of you that have been fired know that it's necessary. And I have a good friend that's a jumper out of McCall that got so good at it, the guy would not lose a step. If actually he sped up faster when he's about to vomit, that he can vomit without getting anything on him to the side and not skip a beat, not miss a step. So he knew how to bypass that. So it's mentality, mindset, self-doubt. Where are you going? Where do you want to be? Each hill we got to climb, we need to be pushed. We need to push ourselves. You can always be pushed further and harder. And I'm guilty on both ends. I've been the pusher and I've been being pushed, or pushy, however you want to call it. And life is never going to be balanced. It's never going to be perfect, always great momentum. But it's how we handle those little obstacles. We can make mountains out of molehills, or we can look at those mountains and say they will be conquered, because on the other side, or once I get to the top, it's going to be a sweet, sweet view. So whatever it is you're doing, get back on your horse, get back on your saddle, find that good crew, find the good leaders, find the good teammates, co-workers, whatever you want to call it. Get back on, get back out there, and push. And if you're going to doubt yourself, find somebody that will allow you not to doubt yourself. Quit doubting yourself. Push yourself. You want somebody to push you? Find somebody that's 10 times better than you. There's nothing wrong with that. You need some help? Don't be too proud to ask for help. I've done it. I've done it recently. Called up a buddy that I just met, and him and I said, dude, I am in a funk. I need something different. And all right, Eddie, here you go. And guess what? He's called me before and asked me for help. So what comes around goes around. And surround yourself with like-minded people. So anyways, where am I going with this? I don't know. Just had to get some emotions out, get the blah out, and now that it's out, it's time to move forward. So God bless the 19 Granite Mountain shots. God bless the rest of you that are out there on your dozers and the helicopters, the hotshot crews out there, your jumper, all my brothers that are jumping, even your structural firefighters. Be safe out there. The rest of you go out and kick some ass. So hope to talk to you, or not hope to, I will talk to you guys soon. So have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are when you're watching this. Bye.